1.
I told you after last year's game. Told you after last year's playoff game. I have respect for the Buffalo Bills now. Josh Allen has instilled a proper amount of fear in me. I have no respect for anyone else in that division. The Bills are going to coast. The Bills are going to clinch that division as you're biting into your succulent Thanksgiving turkey. The final month of the season is going to be proceeding and nothing else. Bills are a 13-win team. Now to the AFC North. Baltimore. Folks, am I the only one that remembers the Ravens were the number 1 seed in the AFC last year before Lamar got hurt, and that was despite the fact they had already lost all their running backs due to injury, and then later in the year they lost all their secondary due to injury? The Ravens are a regular season juggernaut. The Browns, this is assuming Deshaun Watson's not suspended for more than 8 games. I think the Browns can go on a bit of a run at the end of the year. You know what? I don't listen to Kevin Wildes about many things, but he brought up the Super Bowl loser hangover so much last year, it burrowed into my brain like a little gopher, where it's just there, and he's like, oh, Bengals, Super Bowl hangover. All for the first time in ever with the Steelers, 7 wins. Sorry, Mike. AFC South, I'm big on the Colts this year. They got rid of Carson Wentz.
What?
I liked the team aside from the quarterback. The team that everyone pretended the Colts could have been last year, this dangerous team no one wants to play. That Colts team is the actual team they are this year. The Titans take a big step back from the 1 seed, but still sneak into the playoffs. Look at the frisky Jaguars. The Jaguars and Texans, they might combine to go 13-21, but they also have the quarterbacks with maybe the league's most 2 beautiful necks outside of course, Lamar Jackson, the reigning neck champion. And then the AFC West, what everyone is waiting to see. Listen, folks, I put it into the old algorithm. I crunched all the numbers. And the Chargers, even though Brew hates that their coach likes math and probabilities as opposed to feelings and gut factor.
And
Chargers and Chiefs both go 12-5. The Chiefs end up winning the division by virtue of going 5-1 in the division. The Chargers go 4-2. The Broncos are a frisky 9-8. Just missing out on the playoffs, and the Raiders are a 6-win team. Listen, you can't have the greatest division in modern football history and not have one of the teams pay the price. The Raiders pay the price this year for it. Chiefs and Chargers, too good. Brew, you like it.
Here's the major issue I have with your AFC, and you know what it is. And Nick, here, look, you've got to let this personal beef that you have with Mr. Unlimited, Russell Wilson, go. Because it's skewing your analysis. All right? I know you just because you think he's corny and he doesn't sit around the house in Versace robes like you do. All right? And wear Fresh Prince blazers like you do. Just because you think he's corny doesn't mean you gotta underrate his team. And how dare you call the Broncos frisky? Like that's a compliment. Frisky. Ooh, they're on the up. Yeah. Come on, man. This is Russell Wilson, future Hall of Famer. He's played 10 years, Nick. He's missed the playoffs twice. And last year was mainly, I'm saying mainly, yes, mainly, because of injury. All right, and I don't know why you think Russell Wilson is falling off. He came back early from injury. You saw how he was working 20 hours a day to come back, and he did. But he played hurt for a while. Yeah. And even so, his passer rating was tied for 3rd best in the NFL, ahead of Justin Herbert, Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, Tom Brady, all those guys. And he had a nice touchdown to interception ratio of 25 TDs to 6 interceptions. All right, so what is not to like? Why do you think he's not going to go to Denver and shine? They got a nice receiving core. I'm not saying it's the best in the league, but it's good. I'm assuming Jerry Jeudy will be fine with his issues off the field. You know, Cortland Sutton, Tim Patrick. I love the running back. Javonte Williams had a great rookie year. I'm expecting big things from him. And then the defense, Nick, the defense, you have to admit, is legit. Top 10 defense, top 5 in terms of scoring defense. And They just added Randy Gregory and DJ Jones. Like, they're going to be legit. They're in the playoffs. I know it's a tough division, but the Broncos, I think it's 3 of these teams making the playoffs.
Well,
I'm going to give your boy Brandon Staley. I think he's gotten, some education over the summer, so he won't be going
so you think
for it
3
all
are making
the time. All the time. Yeah, I think it'll be just like the NFC
fascinating
West,
to me.
And 3 will make it.
Okay, so that's fascinating to me because
last year,
I'm really interested when we do our full preseason predictions, who you have out. Because if you have 3 from the AFC West, plus obviously a division winner from the AFC East, call it Buffalo, there's only 3 spots left. And I know how much you like Cleveland. I know you like Cincinnati. I think you like Baltimore. And I think you like Indy and Tennessee. That's 5 teams competing for just 3 spots. And that's not even to mention Pittsburgh. So I'm curious how it goes. But before we even show the Broncos schedule, let me address, can we run that Russell Wilson video again and then show the Broncos schedule? Because this is like a David Copperfield act. Yes, everyone is looking at the middle of this video.
Kinda like that.
I want throughout this video you to look at the top right-hand corner, the attribution. It's like, oh, this is from Russell Wilson's Twitter account. And then the next video, that's from Russell Wilson's YouTube page. And then, oh, that's from Russell Wilson's Twitter account again. Yeah, the idea that we have all of this we can keep rolling different ones. All the footage is Russell Wilson. Oh, Russell Wilson's own personal YouTube page. He and the kid who opens toys are the 2 most viewed people on YouTube of 2021. It's just enough. It's enough, Russell Wilson. How many videographers does he have? We have multiple angles from the same stuff and more from Russell Wilson's Twitter page. It's enough.